Hi folks, it's me Henna. Hey, I hope everyone's having a nice holiday weekend. Today is the 24th of December. I'm finally getting a sense of a nice holiday weekend today. That's because last week I was out of state, and while at work I was injured, eye injury, UV flash, um, sunburn of the eyes, photokeratitis, and scars in both eyes, uh, cornea, and the back of eye. And the eyes were blurry from shortly after the incident throughout the weekend and through Monday. And pretty much like through the midday on Tuesday. I got back home on Friday. The expected recovery was about 48 hours for the photokeratitis of the cornea, but I wasn't expecting the back of the eyes to recover from that UV eye damage. So Monday, it was way past the 48-hour period, and I was still feeling, the eyes were still blurred. So I went to my good old eye doctor in my neighborhood, the eye doctor I had trusted for years, to take a look at my eyes. I got excellent news from him. As it turned out, on Tuesday, neither of my eyes had any more scars remaining. All the scars were gone. Yep. As for the blurring was expected to recover in about a week, especially with proper lubrication and or moisturizing and or hydration. By the end of Tuesday, my left eye had almost fully recovered, and my right eye still a little bit blurry today, but not nearly as bad as over the weekend or Monday or the beginning of Tuesday. Anyways, this video is not about my eye injury, but it's actually about a realization I had during this experience. I had known this before, but when my eyes got blurred during this incident, like part of last week and over the weekend and on Monday and part of Tuesday, I realized, like, at a whole different level how fragile life can be. I know some of you who are watching this video are not engineers, are not in the same profession as me, but I'm sure you can relate to the things that I say in this video. From my own perspective, right? From my own perspective, I'm an engineer. I've been an engineer pretty much my whole life. Engineering was something that I had wanted to do since I was very, very little. And even when I was like probably like 3 years old or 2.5 years old, it's the whole thing about uh, engineering and the plumbing systems and the science and the gravity and the mechanical functions and fluid dynamics, whatever. It fascinated me. So to cut the story short, I'm an engineer, not just in title at work, but I actually have an engineering degree, and I also do a bunch of little projects outside of work to keep my skills sharp. Like I enjoy programming, I enjoy debugging code. Um, I also like to draw schematics, um, like to like play with computer aided designs. Well, if you're an engineer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And also there's like a style of reading that I kind of seem to have developed over the years, which allows me to extract information like in a in an amazing way. It's like if there's a page of text, um, this style of reading is like just taking a snapshot of the whole page at once. And if you've ever like watched me like read um, a page of paper close up, you probably like find me reading like lines like the top lines and the bottom lines all at the same time, right? So the top, bottom, in the middle, backwards, forwards. It's not line by line reading. It's like it's all over the page. It's almost like I'm looking at a picture and studying like different areas of the picture. The whole page becomes like a giant picture to me. And by scanning through all these words like in different directions, it helps build this like this amazing picture in my mind of what this page is all about. And with this blurred vision, it's I cannot do that anymore. It's not just like making out words, with a magnifying glass line by line. It's about taking a whole snapshot of the whole page and just dissecting and extracting information, from this page, and I cannot do that with blurry eyes. So that's gone, right? And then the schematics, the level of details involved in wiring diagrams and component level designs, that's gone too, because it's not a matter of just magnifying, zooming into like a particular section and focusing on things. It's about seeing, again, it's about seeing the big picture, to understand in context what this picture is all about and where this picture fits into an even bigger picture with all the other pictures. So, yeah. So, because I'm so deep into my profession and I had kind of streamlined myself so well into doing like engineering things, and I didn't realize until the incident how much dependent I had become on my eyesight. My realization was like, wow, the profession that I was taking for granted could just disappear quite literally in a flesh. Yep. And without my being able to be an engineer, I wasn't sure how I would be able to support myself, live independently on my own without having to depend on somebody else. Because engineering is all basically like the profession that I know how to do well. I don't think I would be able to find a job with similar pay in other industries, because I just don't have the skills or the temperament, or the patience or the interest. Um, so yeah, that was a scary experience. I mean, it's like just like that. My career could be gone. It's kind of like an eagle, right? I mean, eagle's an eagle, it soars up above in the sky, all independent and free, and then just like that, when the eagle can't hunt anymore, then that's it. That's it for the eagle. Yep. Just so that you guys are not feeling all worried and feeling all pity for me. I'm fine now. My left eye is very close to like 100% today. My right eye is still a little blurry, but very slightly blurred. But it's not like I'm able to make out words. I'm actually able to see the words now. And yes, I'm actually able to take snapshots of the pages, um, of text today, and I'm really excited about it. I guess I could say I have a newfound appreciation of my eyesight. Yep, anyways, laters.